Okay, y'all, so I'm here with the eating video. I don't know if that recorded just a minute ago or not, so I'm back again. I have chicken, I have broccoli, I have ranch dressing, and that's just what oh, I didn't get my water. Oh well. I was supposed to have water, but I do have some drinks back here, I think. Hang on. Okay, I do have a water. I thought I had Pepsi back here, but I don't. So this looks good. I'm gonna sit like this and eat. Oh yes, this looks amazing. Got my chicken right here. So we're just gonna talk a little bit, I guess. So I got another phone call today about the one house that I really like that we had. The owners had the abatement or whatever in the house and everything, fixed that problem, and now I wanted them to fix the foundation. We're going backwards and forth with that. But anyways, they're supposed to call me back on that. And I've still been looking for houses, just looking around and stuff. Finding a house is so difficult, y'all. So yeah, it's just very difficult and very stressful. I'm gonna address this and say this. I really don't know how to get it out, but hang on a minute. Let me eat some of this chicken first. This chicken's sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I ate a salad today at lunch, and it wasn't even that big, so I'm not really hungry. And I've got a lot on my mind, so I'm trying to figure out how I need to say this. So there was some remarks that were made. Some were like being like, you know, kind about it. And then some not so much. But so Me and Matt got engaged quickly, and it was right around the time that before I was even engaged to him, I was looking for a home for me and my kids. That I have worked myself for, worked for, saved my money for this day to come, for me to find a home for me and my 4 kids and my animals. So there was like remarks saying the whole time you've been saying that you're alone doing this. I have been. I am engaged, but Matt doesn't pay any of my bills. I don't take any of his money. I don't do that. I provide for me and my family. And that's how that is. Like, I provide everything for me and my kids. Don't ask for his money. Don't want his money. And doing all that, I have done it on my own. And I will continue to do it on my own. Until we get married or whatever. I'm trying to say this in a, I guess, easy way, because I don't want to sound rude or anything, but so there for a while, I was trying to find enough room for all of us. My kids, his kids, he's got 5, I have 4, and I've looked, it stressed me out, and I financially can't get a house big enough for all of us. I just can't do it. I've been looking and praying and hoping to be able to find something for all of us. But I can't. I'm looking to where maybe we can, if the house isn't big enough, maybe can add on rooms. But if not, right now I'm just focused on trying to find me and my kids a home, because I worked hard for this day. It's nothing against Matt, it ain't against any of that. I know we're engaged, but that's what I'm doing for me and my kids. So I get it that people are concerned and was asking, but I am doing this on my own. Like, I'm looking for a house for me and my kids on my own. So that's that. And if I can find a big enough home for all of us, that's great. But unfortunately, there's just nothing out there. And what there is out there, everything's just so expensive. I just don't want y'all to think that I was making all that up about saying that I've been doing this on my own, because I have. Like, I've saved my money, I've done everything. Matt don't give me money for anything. Like I said, I pay my bills. I'm very independent. That's how that is. I'm just not going to say a whole lot. But the home that I'm going to buy is through me. That's just how that is. I mean, it's great if he could help, possibly. I don't know. But I don't think that's our case. And I was even looking for a house way before this ever came along. So I'm not saying that to be negative. But I've worked hard for the day to come for me and my children to get a home, for us to have a home. And that's what I'm sticking with. And I'm not trying to sound selfish or greedy or anything like that, but I'm doing what I can, and I'm supporting, you know, my kids, what I can. I personally can't financially support everybody. I just can't. But I talked to Matt about this some the other day and explained to him how I felt on the situation. But that's just how it's going to be. Like, I'm not going to scrounge my kids up and pile everybody in just to get married and all of us live together. I want it to be right. I want it, like, I would rather us have enough room for everybody, but me financially, I don't really know. Matt's not really said if he could, like, he had talked about maybe trying to get a loan or whatever, but I don't really know that side part to that right now. I've just been looking because, you know, I've got approved for my stuff and everything. If that could work, that's good, but I'm just not going to get myself in a bind either with all that, because I mean, I know my limits on how much I can afford and how much I can't. And like I told Matt, it might be best if we wait to get married until our kids are grown, or at least mine. And my boys are almost grown. I'm just not going to put my kids through that, or his kids just being crowned up. That's a lot, y'all, but I may or may not post this. I don't know. And if I'm honest, I've been burdened down with that whole situation. So I've just chose to, I really like that home that's on Kingston Avenue. I really like that one home that I've chose that was pretty big, and that could possibly work. But still, yeah, you know how the negative Nancy's, and not all of them, some of them were being concerned and, like, you know, I'm not saying all of y'all were that way, but there were a few were like, you're saying that you're doing it all on your own. You got Matt now. I am still doing it all on my own. Like, literally. Nothing's changed with the house situation. I'm the one paying for it. I'm the one looking for me and my kids. So it's just it's a tough conversation to be talked about. But let's just say that I've been extremely stressed over it. I'll get back in a minute. Let's eat some of this broccoli. Well, if I can get this out, y'all. And I get the ones that are concerned about all that, like in that aspect of like that part. I just don't want to talk about it too much because it's a touchy subject. But I get that. I just wanted to clarify that that's how this house hunting business is going. On the positive side of the thing here, I found those Clearly Canadians at the Dollar Tree today. That was very exciting. I dropped my lid. I gotta go, guys. Gotta wash my hands. But thanks for watching. Pray for us. Pray for guidance. Pray that the Lord gives me guidance and knowledge through all this, and wisdom and understanding, and just pray that I find the right home that I need to find. And I'm just trusting in the Lord. Trusting in the Lord. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.